Hi, I'm Dean Amasinger from Elite Athletes Limited. I'm here today at Muscle Machine Leicester, putting together a training session for the Impact LPA sponsored athletes. It's been a wicked day. We've had a lot of fun, doing a bit of an assessment as well, looking at some of their strengths and weaknesses, things that maybe we could work on in the future, and it's a great thing that Impact's been doing for helping their athletes to develop. It's a sports performance consultancy with my business partner David Boycott-Brown, who covers the strength and conditioning side of our sports provision and amongst a few other things. And then I'm the MMA coach as well as the nutritionist. So as a team, we offer a complete program alongside our colleagues as well that we have within our network. We can offer a full program of what an athlete would need to increase performance. So that might be for an MMA, in this case an MMA fighter, so covering the weight cut, MMA coaching, strength and conditioning, fitness, all the aspects that you might need, sports psychology, to improve performance. Not only working with MMA fighters, obviously that is my specialism, but we work within other sports like water polo, rugby, football, a number of different sports that we've been involved in. The company's been since 2011, but we've been really stepped up in the past year and a half with working since I've stopped fighting now, and since I retired from professional MMA. Although we've been doing these things alongside it, now it's been a more acute focus on it because I have a lot more time free from not training full time and doing just the coaching and the other side of things. Part of the reason I stopped fighting was finding the balance in my life, so with balancing my family, work and the other aspects that I do, and I found now that I'm getting a much more happier balance between my training, so I'm able to train more, train when I want rather than having to train because of a particular fight coming up. And I'm really enjoying. I really got the love back for training. Like today, I was training with Jimmy, getting some sparring with him. It was amazing just to be back in there and doing what I love to do. But then if I can't train because of timings or other commitments, that's fine, and I'll do those other things. And I'm enjoying those other things. I'm enjoying coaching. I'm absolutely loving coaching, and it's just I feel like I'm a lot happier now because I've got probably a more balanced life than previously. It wasn't. It's a difficult life as a fighter. But, people underestimate maybe if you're not inside the sport, or it's difficult to what goes into it, especially to succeed. What needs to go in to be a fighter to succeed is a lot. So it's just now that I've found a real good balance. I've had a lot more obviously people coming to me knowing that I'm coaching, whereas beforehand maybe it would happen from proximity, from people training with me, where now I'm working with people that are outside of the people I train with and getting sessions together like this, like we've had today. And then also I coach out of a gym in Windsor called Spikes MMA that we've got a great team there, a semi-pro team and a couple of pro guys that we're a new gym, so we're starting up, and we've got a great team there, and I've been loving working there. But we've also had squad session coming down there, some of the best guys from around the country coming down to train. Ross Pearson, when he's in the UK, we had some sparring sessions there. So I'm getting lots more people that I'm working with, and I'm really enjoying this new role and this new sort of a beginning stage of my new career. Effectively, the TUF that I was on as a contestant was the catapult or start of my career, effectively, in terms of maybe recognition and known and whatnot, and notoriety. And then the same for coaching. So although I was coaching beforehand, and the same I was fighting before I was when I was a coach on TUF Australia, that was I think probably the first time I was really recognised as a coach, because Ross brought me in there to do what I was doing with him already and just doing with those guys. So since then, that's opened up a lot of doors, and that's where I think a lot of people that wanted to train with me has come from. How well that show went. We had a winning Team UK team against Australia, so it was definitely positive, and both experiences have been massively a positive time in my life. The difference between the UK and America is not the standard, because I've been out there and trained. It's not necessarily the standard. It's the number of people on the mat who are at a high level. So you may go to one of the gyms, say like Alliance or whatever, and there's going to be 20 UFC fighters there. Even if they're not UFC fighters, they're about to be, and they're high level. And every single round you're getting is a tough round. You're not getting any of these rounds. When you come to the UK, we have gyms that are good gyms and good instructors, but there might be only one or two guys that are of that sort of UFC level. And so in that case, if you're doing a 5-5 sparring, you're not getting enough in terms of a challenge. So what we need to do is put aside oh, you come from this gym, or I might fight you in about a year, or I might fight you, or I have fought you. Get past that, because the guys in Vegas, when I've been on the mat there's guys that have fought, or you think, oh, they probably could fight, but they're just on the mat together, getting on with it, because they know you're benefiting from training together. And I think that's one of the biggest things that's holding us back is trying to be too separate, and just using, if you're just sparring together on the odd occasion, if it's not every week, the benefits far outweigh the risk of that potential person fighting, because you're being pushed and making sure every round, these higher level sessions that we're getting doing, I think that's one of the main things I would say that can be improved. That's what I'm trying to do, that's what I'm trying to implement, that's one of my biggest beliefs, and hopefully we'll do that. Well, yeah, it was great to see, Jack and Leroy, having good training together and being, mature about it, because they've been through that, have that respect for each other. They've been through that fight, and it was a great fight. I think everyone would agree. And then now there's things that you can learn from each other. You can learn from everyone. I always try to keep that white belt mentality of you can learn from everyone. You always, always learn. I'm always trying to learn from everyone I can, and even when I'm coaching, I'm trying to learn from the people that I'm coaching to. And yeah, I think it's great. That's the type of attitude you need to grow. If you're being too closed and not being open to learning from everyone and not travelling to learn and working with different people, you're just limiting your progress. You will progress, but to maximise the progress, you've only got a short amount of time to become as good as you possibly can. And you should be doing everything you possibly can to do that. And if that involves training with someone that you might potentially fight or have fought, so be it. But if you want to be the best, this is the type of things you're going to have to do. Yeah, to get in contact, you can go to my website, elite-athletes, www.elite-athletes.co.uk, and yeah, hit me up through there, or you can hit me up on Twitter at Dean Amasinger. Either message me on there. That's another easy way to get in contact with me.